My name is Kayla Lopez. I go to Barbara Goldman Senior High, and I got a 1340 on my SATs. I took my first SAT around March of this year, and I did what made me realize that math was what I needed more help with was the differences in my grades. I don't know what exactly they were right now, but it was a pretty big difference between my reading and my math grade. Up until high school, I was really good at math, but I think it was because my first I started doing algebra 1 in 8th grade, and that was my basis for everything, and my teacher just wasn't. I mean, it was also digital, so it was of course hard for everybody to pick it up and everything, but it just I didn't pick it up. So it was my base for math just wasn't as strong as it should have been. I didn't really understand what the questions were asking me, if that makes sense. I could read it, I could reread it, I could read it 12 more times. I just couldn't find out what they wanted from me, basically. Always felt as though the reason why I didn't grasp my foundation for math was because we were digital, COVID hit and everything. So I wasn't really fully trusting in this being a digital tutoring service, and so I came in this with all honesty distrusting, but I could not have been further from the truth, you guys really, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was the way that you guys break down things. I don't know if it was the group environment where I didn't they would call you out please help me answer this. I didn't I had a voice, if that makes sense. Y'all listened. And even the surveys after the classes where you guys asked was the pace okay today? Did you like this teacher? It helped a lot to keep me in a group where I was able to keep up. I didn't feel like y'all were moving too fast or too slow or weren't breaking down enough because I could say that to you guys. Honestly, I would recommend it 100%. Honestly, because of you seeing my score and everything and the outcome of it, and even it being the difference between the homework that you guys would give and how I handled that, and the difference of being online with my teacher and her, if I had a question I just mention it versus what I was doing before, which was just figuring it out on my own. I would definitely mention the workload. It is a lot of work. In all honesty, me personally, I don't me personally, obviously there's some people who can handle a larger workload than me, but I took the summer course and I'm just not sure if I could have handled it with school. But if you can, and your high school, there's some people who don't have a lot of classes or take classes that aren't a big workload, more power to you. But me personally, I don't think I could have handled doing the school like version of what you guys do. So I got a 1340 overall, same score on my reading as I did on my math, 670 for each one actually. So luckily, the 1340 was exactly what I needed on the top for 100% bright futures. And I just put in my application about 2 days ago-ish. So, I can't explain to you the feeling that I felt. The weight just lifted off of my parents' shoulders. The way that my parents reacted, it was just something completely uncomparable in every aspect. I know the days are gonna feel so hard, and there's gonna be days where it's I don't want to do this, I'm tired. As someone who has is reaping the benefits currently and about to get that 100% bright futures, I'm telling you, it's so worth it. The long nights, the early mornings, it's 100% worth it. The look on your parents' face, the weight lifted off is just uncomparable in every aspect. It's amazing. Honestly, I just want to thank you guys so much, from the bottom of my heart. My teachers were amazing. I want to thank them. What y'all are doing is just out of this world, and I'm so thankful.